So the Pelicans win the tip. Here are the starters for Charlotte. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist by McCollum.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
Jones against Jones. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. McCollum on the wing. Outside Ingram. And he banks in the layup.
You can't let Ingram get established down there. When he does, he burns you from it.
Walker against McCollum. Here's Rice. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
So it's the Pelicans now. McCollum outside. Right side Jones. Down low. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Beautiful pass by Jones, keeping his head on a swivel and creating the wide open look.
Jones finds Walker. Four on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry.
And this is Kemba doing what he does best, understanding the angles and finding openings for his guys to exploit.
Here's New Orleans now. Pass to Valanciunas. Inside. Shot's good by McCollum.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better scores some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Now here's Walker. Here's Rice. Misses the three. Jones against Walker. Jones, the pass to Ingram. Now Valanciunas. Out to McCollum. Outside Jones. Pass to Ingram. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Ingram's got his second basket on the night.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Over to the left wing. Here's Mourning. Valanciunas covering. Walker's shot is off.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Into the lane. Good on the shot.
Yeah, on the drive, Kemba can be so sudden. He sees a line and just cuts right through the D.
McCollum looking it over. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Walker's got the ball here for Charlotte. They trail by 6. Outside Johnson. Jones, the pass to Mourning. Rejected by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The away team. Number 1, Muggsy Bogues.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Mourning. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Pass to Ingram. Williamson outside. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Left side Ingram. And another three for New Orleans.
Ingram looks to take these corner threes whenever possible. Nice play.
Here's Bogues, defended by Jones. Here's Mourning. Valanciunas with a rebound. New Orleans in the lead. Right side Jones. Johnson with a double team. Ingram finds Williamson. On the wing, Jones. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Jones.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team. Vlade Divac. Derek Cole. Del Perk.
50 seconds left in the first. Here's Jones. And he drives in. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now here's Walker. The floater. 6 to shoot. And that one drops. Walker's got his second basket of the game. Now McCollum. To the middle. Here's Jones. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Herb Jones, he's feeling it tonight, folks, and has been the driving force for New Orleans. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones, and it's Ingram in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5 to the paint. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. 15-point game. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Ryan, he's checked in for New Orleans. And a change for the Hornets. Jones is checked in. Pass to Coleman. Walker against McCollum. They double team Walker. Here's Coleman. Jones from outside. He buries it from 3.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Walker against McCollum. Down low. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
When Zion dunks it, you can feel it from here. That's how powerful he is.
Pass to Jones. It's Walker on the wing. They set the screen. Here's Divac. Valanciunas covering. Divac can't get it to go. Williamson with it. Here's Ryan. McCollum outside. Launches it. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He can make this shot in his sleep. It is pure muscle memory for C.J. McCollum.
Walker against McCollum. Outside Walker. Up and over McCollum. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Walker's got 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Outside Ingram, beyond the arc. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
How about the confidence from Brandon Ingram? Knows what it takes to knock that one down.
Bogues the pass to Walker. They set a pick. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Charlotte calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. And the Hornets making a change here. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Coleman. Now here's Walker. Alvarado defending. Here's Mourning. Nance pulls down the board.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
CJ McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, "I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win." Brian?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-5 run. Alvarado outside. Jones comes with a double team. Alvarado outside. Here's Nance. Shoots over Walker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Walker. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Larry Nance Jr. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the Hornets making a change here. Davis is checked in. And he's good on the second. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Coleman, no good.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Nance for 3. Counted from distance. Nance has gotten 4 this quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Brown, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Number 42, P.J. Brown.
Minute 32 left in the first half. Pass to Davis. Here's Rice. He's got 5. They set the pick. Clock at 4. Here's Davis. Plenty of space. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
They just took a timeout.
Outside, Brown. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. So for the Hornets, Johnson, he's checked in for Brown, and it's Kemba Walker in for Davis. "51 seconds left to play in the first half.
How about the block from Murphy in the right place at the right time?
Here's Mourning. That's tipped. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Here's Walker. Pass to Jones. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 5. To snap the cold streak, Walker. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Hawkins. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Outside Walker. Here's Mourning. Over Nance. Again the miss by the Hornets. And so it's New Orleans with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And so in the game for the Hornets. And here's McCollum. Williamson left side. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Williamson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Can't say enough about the talent Zion brings to the table. Maybe even surprised himself with that triple.
Walker for 3. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Charlotte foul. Kemba Walker. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans.
And he knocks down the first one.
Led the league in percentage from the line a few years ago. C.J. McCollum dialed in.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Ingram into the lane. Valanciunas passes to Williamson. And here's Jones. Outside for Ingram. 4-3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Walker. On the money from 12 feet away. Walker's got 7 points here in the quarter. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
Pass to Jones. Johnson a screen on Jones. Outside Johnson. And the Hornets, another 3.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Picked by Williamson. McCollum with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And Williamson throws it down.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Jones. Pelicans cleared away. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now. Williamson looking around. And he makes it on the layup. Williamson's got 11 points.
That's about as tough as a finish you'll see. But when you're up against someone as strong as Zion, contact doesn't faze him.
Jones from outside. No good there. Jones with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
From deep, Johnson. Charlotte again missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williamson against Johnson. And it's Williamson penetrating. And Williamson throws it down.
That quick first step, Zion explodes out of the blocks, and no one steps in front of him.
And Walker's got the ball here for Charlotte. Pass to Mourning. Here's Rice. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
It is nice to have a big target like Valanciunas to throw the alley-oops to.
Walker with it. He's got 13.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And stolen by Williamson. Out to McCollum for 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. 11 points in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Zion Williamson is a one-man wrecking crew inside. His coach, Willie Green, said, quote, "It's incredible his touch when he gets down to the lane with 2-3 guys hanging on him, and he's still somehow able to find the glass, and he does a great job of finding his teammates as well." And Brian, let's not forget about those dunks either.
Oh, definitely not. That's the show. Thanks, Allie.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
New Orleans calls timeout. And the Hornets making a change here. A minute 9 left in the third quarter of the game. Ball stolen. To the inside. Pass to Rice. Six on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Ingram up top. Now here's Jones. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Anytime Zion takes the floor, he's capable of a game like this. He's a phenomenal talent.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Inside, here's Coleman. The shot, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Walker for 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
Making enough threes to keep the D honest. Walker isn't a guy you leave alone.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so it's New Orleans. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Zion Williamson out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Jones in at the 4-man position. That's the Pelicans 5. And here are the Hornets now. Outside Davis, pass to Coleman. Outside Davis. And there's a pick, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Davis. Tries it from 19. Here's Coleman. That three's off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Outside Davis. Pass to Mourning. Outside Davis. Outside Jones. Back to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there it is for him. Davis has got his first points of the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Hawkins. An easy 2 on the layup.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Bogues the pass to Davis. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 ball to go. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Hawkins. Alvarado outside. Here's Hawkins. Fires from the wing. Yep, that one's good.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Hawkins has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Davis from long range. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got 4 rebounds now. Fires for 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Davis. Softly drops in the floater.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Now here's Alvarado. Tight defense on him. Down low. Pass to Hawkins. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
There's Davis with the 3. And it's Davis again missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. A nice shot by Hawkins.
Guys, he is on fire this quarter. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Basket counts. And the Pelicans with possession here. Alvarado right side. Pass to Hawkins. A minute 58 left in the game. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Outside Davis. And here's Jones. The three is up. Hits the three-pointer.
Great change of direction. He showed the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Jones has gotten 2 of his 4 attempts to go from outside. Here's Hawkins. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
To the middle. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game. There's a minute 17 left in the final quarter. The shot from the low post is good.
It's hard trying to shake Murphy's focus, especially when he's so committed to scoring.
Left side, Davis. Pass to Coleman. Jones from outside. Alvarado with a rebound. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-7 run. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Launches a 3. Bogues grabs the board. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to Alvarado. It's good.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Up top, Davis. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors